Okay, so tell me what your favorite thing at Disneyland is. Give me
My
anything.
my favorite thing at Disneyland, and this might be a little ridiculous to some people, is the Disneyland mint julep. And some people might be like, "Well, a food item? There's so much more you can do. There's resorts, there's attractions, there's things." But for me, the mint julep, it kind of brings me back to that first trip that I had here, and getting to know everybody, and Craig specifically was the one who brought me over there and introduced me to these things. So it's kind of like you take a sip of it and I just feel all these emotions. It feels like that, after a long day at work and you get home and you take your shoes off and you sit down and you have that relief. When I sip a Disneyland mint julep, that's what I have. I have that relief. I feel home and like whole, and everything is right. So it's a weird thing to have with just a drink, but that is how I feel, and that's why I love it. I don't know.
What's your What's your favorite attraction in Disneyland?
My favorite attraction in Disneyland, and this is one where now I'm told I'm a little bit obsessed, and it's new, so people are going to be upset when I say it, but I really love Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. It's kind of a necessity at this point for me to ride that at least twice a day. I don't know what it is because I really do not care for Tower of Terror in Disney World. I'm afraid of heights, and when I went on that ride for the first time, I realized I was afraid of falling, is what that fear is. And there's just something about the theming and the attraction, and just this, it elevates it for me. And the whole idea is this attraction is that you're having fun and you're with these like characters that you love from this movie, and and you're on an adventure with them, and you're just having fun listening to music and something, and it just makes me so happy. It puts me in such a good place, and I don't know, it's like a fix. I need it every day, and I'll do it as many times as anybody wants to do that. I will go on that ride with you. I'll always say yes.
Well, what's your absolute favorite thing about Disneyland?
I think that my favorite thing about Disneyland might actually be the people that go to Disneyland. I know that's sort of a weird thing to say. Some people would say an attraction, food item, things like that, but there's just some sort of electricity in the air here. It feels like there's sort of a respect for the park, a respect for the people around it, because Walt's legacy is here. It still feels alive. It feels like he kind of left this park to people to care for it, and they respect that. They're aware of that, and it's just, you'll see people just showing their Disney love. Like, everybody's got a Disney shirt on, they have the ears on, and it's just, they do that at Disney World too, but it feels different here.
Hey, Ryno,
Yeah?
what's your favorite thing about Disneyland?
My favorite thing at Disneyland is probably the mint julep. I know it's a little ridiculous to pick a food item that's your favorite thing, but for me, it's the signature drink of the Disneyland resort, period. It's just so good, and it's not really about the drink. It's more about the sensory recall that happens when I have the drink. It reminds me of my first trip here, and when Craig introduced me to them, and just that feeling of just that Disney love running through you, and remembering my first trip, and just like the cool air at nights in California, the watching parades, going on things like Space Mountain for the first time here, Thunder Mountain for the first time. It kind of, once I have that sip, I just think about all of those things, and it's the drink that makes me feel whole. It makes me feel like I'm home and I'm where I belong.